Hello guys, and happy Friday. Hopefully that y'all all had a wonderful week here this week. Whoa, what a week it been! This week been a pretty good week, I feel like. But today we do have possible severe storms is here into the forecast. I'll have the latest with that, and also I'll be digging all deeper down details of what we could expect here through the rest of today, and we do have a risk of seeing some possible stronger storms could come into our area and pack a little bit of a punch here today. I'll have the latest with our radar here as well. I'll have the latest with our full radar here as well, and also the latest information of what we can expect. So right now, let's get right over to radar. Right now, let's jump right to radar. Let's get to work where we have right now. So right now we do have some. Right now, heads up. That area up there, don't know that area that well up there, but over there there's one severe thunderstorm down there. But rain showers moving through moving through Madisonville right now. Heads up, Inglewood, Tellico Plains, Robbinsville. If those holds together, heads up Robbinsville. If those holds together, heads up Hopewell, and heads up those areas here over the next few hours to come. Here today, I'll have the latest here throughout today. Okay, now let's get through what we have here right now with our radar with this viewpoint. So let's get today with this viewpoint over here. Okay. So let's go jump over to this viewpoint. So this will help us keep a better eye out on things. Of what we could potentially what we could potentially see here today. Okay. I mean this afternoon. Okay. So right now there is a special weather statement for until 2:15. That does include Saudi Daisy, and there's a new special weather statement just got issued now until 2:45. That does include Athens, Etowah, Tellico Plains. Heads up Athens, Etowah, and Tellico Plains, and down the area heads up there, and heads up Robbins. Those range are likely to be tracking towards that way, but there is a special weather statement just got issued for heads up Inglewood, heads up Riceville towards Athens, and heads up Madisonville, and heads up stuff starting to form back off to him. I hope I said that right. And then Livingston area, they're starting to develop up there, but that just came down. That would be until at 1:53 p.m. Doppler radar was tracking them. A cluster of strong storms moving near Etowah, moving near Athens, moving east at 20 miles per hour. Hazard gusts up to 60 miles per hour in the locations that could be impacted with those storms there. But I'm watching heads up Cedar Creek, heads up there, but those could turn to a warning. Let's check velocity scans real quick. Let's check storm velocity. Let's sample that. No, this would be the sample tool. Probably did spoil it up right down there, but we might need to switch radar. So the closest radar look to be down. The closest radar looks to be down. It's hard to get into that storm down there, but that looks to be the closest radar. No, this is probably the closest radar site. Probably there's a storm. Okay, yeah, we can see where it got issued at. Then up there, has some strong wind gusts up there as well. Okay. I was just curious about some stuff. I was just curious about those stuff again. So we're tracking 2 special weather statements for Cleveland until 2:15, for Athens, Edinburgh, Tellico Plains until 2:45. Okay, and then we can see rain showers. Heads up Old something Road, heads up Inglewood, and heads up Mattisville area. Okay, as I'm tracking those storms down there, but there's other line coming to us here later on the scene. Okay, so let's get a peek. So right now, let's get a peek with our severe weather outlook here right now. Okay. Let's dive into some details of what let's dive into details of what we're talking about and tracking. Okay, let's dive into those latest details with that. And then after this, I probably will go to get stuff and upload and probably start posting stuff to social probably. It's just some sign. So okay. So right now we do our track about potential to see some stronger okay. We do have elevated slight risk to see some possible strong storms. That does include Knoxville, Maryville, Oak Ridge, Hardin Valley. Heads up. Now tornado threat. We do have our main threat would be some winds and some hail. Winds and some hail. Heads up. There's no mesoscale discussion just quite yet. Make sure you have ways to see weather information if the storm does get into the packing punch side. We'll be watching those. Okay. Again, heads up. There's best weather estimates down there, moving through those areas down there. And then 2 warn storms up there with 60 mile per hour winds up there. Again. So now let's get up to date with a model run. So let's see the name. Let's take a peek at the name. Okay. So here's noon. So this was around 12. So this was around 12ish. Like it was moving through the Glasgow area. Through Monticello, Livingston area, heads up the Bristol area, yeah, those areas there. Now let's head through. That's 1 p.m. Well, actually, I think this may be the correct model run. It moved through Cookville, Livingston area, and that stuff like that, and Murfreesboro. Now 2 p.m. 2 p.m. is like now. Might be a little bit slow, but might be around. Then it be moving through Jamestown, Onada. Might be actually moving through those areas. Maybe a little bit delayed, but it's just one model run. Around 3 to 4 p.m. Work through Knoxville. Then Maryville around 6, then clears on out, moves on out. Then Saturday evening, then Sunday heads up Sunday around 11 a.m. We may have some soggy rain around 11 a.m. on our Sunday, but just check back for updates. I will be here with all the latest weather details here, and I'll be here to keep y'all safe and informed. And that's what I'm here for, to keep y'all safe and informed during any major weather event. With any major severe weather event, I'll be here to keep y'all updated during any major severe weather event. Okay, that looks to be around 11 a.m. for Sunday. Okay, heads up 11 a.m. Sunday. Then Monday 2 a.m. it clears down. Then 2 p.m. heads up down to Chattanooga. Maybe some rain showers down to Chattanooga 2 p.m. on Monday, but I'll be here to keep y'all updated. Latest. Okay, so let's check. Okay, so let's check this. This one maybe this one may be more accurate. Let's check this one. I like this one better actually, to be honest. So 4 p.m. Okay. So 4 p.m. scattered possible stronger storms. Here's 7 p.m. 8, 9, okay. So hmm. That one may be accurate. I don't know about this one, but we can see 4 p.m. we moved through Jamestown. Then we can see around 6 start to fire up down to Wartburg, Maryville. Here to see in around 8. Then 9 p.m. heads up down to Knoxville, Burlington. I hope I said it right. Folks of the River, Fountain City, right? Carter, Strawberry Plains, Mascot, Newmarket, Jefferson City, Thornhill, Ravenhill, Westview, and Morristown, and Blind and Luttrell, in Corrington. Made some rain showers around like 9 p.m. That one's to be with it. Should be exceeded, down, but that 10 p.m. then we had through Saturday. Then Saturday, this mall picking up on some rain as we head to our Saturday, but we be here with the latest. There's the other model run. So let's check the sub H model run. So now let's check this model run, okay? So let's back it up. So let's pick it up and okay, so we can see 3 p.m. look to be moving through Albury, I think. This model run. Actually, this one may be the correct one. Honestly, I like this one better. It might be a bit more accurate. We can see, yeah, maybe. Then we can see rain showers moves in. This one maybe right, yeah. So we can see start to move through Bailington, we can see start to fire up and move through the region maybe, but we'll be here to keep y'all updated throughout today. And there's another one I may want to go. I may want to go with this one too. I might like this one. If it comes to next around 4, then we'll be doing our turn. Maybe, but yeah. We be watching different. Let's see what the outlook has to say. The mesoscale discussion. So is the mesoscale discussion? A watch will be likely. Heads up, a watch may be likely. That does include we also have to watch. We be watching Bristol, Mount City, Boone, Jefferson, Newland, North Wilkinsonsboro. We have to watch that for a watch, and then also, I'm curious what will happen downstream if there be a watch to get issued for us. Right here has a big question mark, but right there has a big question mark for us. But again, there's a mesoscale discussion. Watch there will be likely probability 80% there. That, and heads up if you live down to Washington, towards Orange area, towards Roanoke, Rocky Mountain, North Shore area, not North Shore. Okay, heads up, I'll be watching that closely. And I wonder if we could have something get issued, a mesoscale discussion, but we have to watch that closely. You can see where they kind of issued it out for there. Hold up. Hold up, wait a second. Johnson's, okay. You can see where they did issue it, but I won't be surprised if we get some type of watch get issued. Now this is the time to start preparing for any severe weather. Now just the time to start preparing. Have ways to receive weather information, weather alerts. Now this is the time to start preparing. Now this is the time to start prepping for any severe weather alerts here this evening. I mean tonight and tonight as well. Well, now this is the time to start preparing and prepping now, so you can be ahead of the storms. I want to make sure you'll be. I'm trying to make sure I'm trying to make sure y'all be ahead of the storms, because ready y'all be safe and sorry. Hang on momentarily. Just checking something real quick. Just checking a few things. Just checking a few things. Okay, good. Okay, good. So now let's go over here now. Now let's get y'all outside. Now let's take y'all outside now and get y'all all up to date with some of our sunny sky conditions that we have here this evening and here this afternoon. So let me go right now here this afternoon and evening. Whoa, we have some absolutely gorgeous and sunny skies here this afternoon. We got some sunny skies here this afternoon. We got some sunny skies. Heads up over in downtown Knoxville. We have some blue, clear, sunny skies. It's absolutely gorgeous evening. Calm before the storm, right? Yeah. People down there just taking their afternoon stroll through Market Square here this afternoon. On our Friday afternoon, and just welcome you to Friday. Hopefully that you're having a wonderful and a blessed Friday here so far here today. Okay. And here's a live view of downtown Knoxville, which we have blue, clear, sunny skies over downtown Knoxville. The sun cycle to add up into our instability, and when those storms collapse, it will be making those storms to become onto the stronger side possibility. But make sure you just have ways to receive the latest weather information, and all that stuff. And now here's a live view over at Ripley's Aquarium. People over there enjoying the day before the storms work its way through the region here later on here this evening. But as of right now, it's a gorgeous evening down over at Ripley's Aquarium here. Here this afternoon here at 2:10 p.m. here this afternoon. It looked to be pretty gorgeous over there. Now from there, Tellico Village and Loudoun County. Now let's go to Loudoun County. Here's a live view looking over Loudoun County and Tellico Village. Whoa, look at that gorgeous view. Ah, oh, absolutely gorgeous. That paints a picture. That sets the scene. Wow. Absolutely gorgeous. Looking at that camera viewpoint there here this afternoon and all that stuff. That is so cool looking at that. Absolutely delightful and amazing. Okay. And now let's take a live view of the Blutmore Hospital camera in Maryville. Here's a live view of the Blutmore Hospital camera in Maryville. We start to see some cloud covers starting to develop maybe over in that viewpoint, but I will be here to keep you all updated during this during this um during this weather event. Heads up Athens, heavy rain moving through Athens right now. Heads up Athens. Okay, so now let's get checked with our traffic to see how our roadway flowing. But I bet later on this evening, also if we even do severe weather coverage, I'm not gonna say we will do severe weather coverage, but okay. So right now, let's get a check with traffic right now. So traffic there over at Hunt Road. So traffic over at Hunt Road look to be moving pretty good over Hunt Road. If you got to be traveling, just use some caution if you're traveling down near Hunt Road here this afternoon. And then traffic near traffic there moving pretty good there. And then traffic over at Topside Road. So traffic over at Topside Road moving pretty good over at Topside Road. Just use caution, take it easy by driving down the roadways. And then traffic there over at North Shore Drive moving pretty good over at North Shore Drive here this evening or this afternoon. Here's a slowdown. There's a slowdown in the other lane over there. Okay. We can see there. We can see. Well, yeah. There's a slowdown at 2:12 p.m. on a Friday. Then heads up there. There might be an incident there. Heads up there. Slow moving traffic. Use caution. Drive with caution if you gotta be traveling down the roadways here this afternoon. Okay, now let's walk you through a forecast now. Okay, so now so I will tell you our wake up temperature from early. Okay, I now take you to our wake up temperatures from early this morning. Okay, so here this morning for our wake up temperatures, we was on to the warm to mild side here this morning for our wake up temperature. So earlier this morning for our wake up temperatures, we was 83 Knoxville, 81 Maryville, 80 to Bryson City, Williamsburg, Kentucky was around 80. Oak Ridge was around 84. Leonard City was 84. Tellico Plains was 78. So here's our 12-hour weather forecast here for today. So 11 a.m. Was around 84, 1 p.m. 89, 3 p.m. 91, 5 p.m. 84 around 5 p.m. ish, and then 7 p.m. 81, 9 p.m. 75, 11 p.m. 72. This is our 12-hour weather forecast. So our highs today, we gonna be a bit hot here today for our forecasting highs. So keep this in mind. So today we go in 91 Knoxville, 92 Maryville, 89 Bryson City, Williamsburg, Kentucky, 88 Oak Ridge, 90 Lawrence City, 90. And then today we have a possible risk to see some possible strong to severe storms. So now let's talk about the impacts. So what will be the impacts of the potential stronger storms maybe as they work their way in to the valley here later on here this evening? What will be the potential impacts of with any of those storms? So let's dig you deeper into the details of what the potential impacts may be. But yeah, so the potential impacts may be gusts up to 60 plus miles per hour. Localized flooding is on the moderate category. Tornadoes not likely, and up to maybe quarter size cell or larger. But we'll have the latest here. I will have the latest here, and I will keep y'all updated and informed. And just check back for the latest weather information. And I'll be here to keep y'all updated, safe, and informed during this severe weather event or any major severe weather event. And it's what our job is here to do: provide y'all the best information. Okay. Okay, so now So let's go over here to walk through. Okay. Hang on momentarily. Sorry about the wait. Okay. Okay. Loading slowly. Sorry about the load slow. Okay. Okay, so now let's walk you through the details over here now, okay? We go so we go walk you through the details over here. We go walk you through the latest details over here. So what could we expect during this movie? So we do have a risk to see an elevated slight risk to see some strong thunderstorms after 2 p.m. Make sure you have ways to see weather information. We can see some wind. That could be the wind could be our main concern right after tonight. Sometime after 3 p.m. and you be weather aware. And then we do right after 2 p.m. we may have some hail as well. Just check back for updates. I will have the latest, and I'll keep y'all posted with all things weather here, and I'll be tracking everything that what y'all need to know. If you're just tuning in, if you're new, welcome to my channel. I am meteorologist Brayden here. We are here to provide y'all we are here to provide you all the weather accurate weather information. As of right now, we do not have no mesoscale discussion for us as of right now, but something we need to watch downstream if any storms can tap in to the atmosphere. Okay. So now let's get you up to date with infrared satellite and radar here this afternoon. Okay. So let's go jump over here right now and get to what we have over here. So right now so here's infrared satellite and radar. Okay. So this is infrared satellite and radar. So keep this in mind. Okay. We do have a few showers down to Athens towards Teleco Plains area, heads up down there, but here's our cluster storms moving from that and become to us. So current temperatures, we can tell. Well, here's some keys. This may be the indicator that we getting hot. We are hot. We can see we're hot, and yeah, and we are hot. We are 87 Knoxville, 86 Maryville, 88 Bryson City, Williamsburg, Kentucky, 87 Oak Ridge, 89 Leonard City, 88 Pigeon Forge, 91 Dandridge, 91 Morristown, 86 Rogersville, 87 Greenville, 88. Okay, we can see a few winds start to crank a little bit in some locations, but here's our 12-hour weather forecast. So 3 p.m. 91, 5 p.m. 84, 7 p.m. 81 around 7 p.m. 9 p.m. looks to be around 9 p.m. looks to be 75 around 9 p.m. 11 p.m. 72, 1 a.m. 70, 3 a.m. 68. So our highs today, we could be hot and toasty here today for our forecasting highs here today. We're going around 91 Knoxville, 92 Maryville, 89 Bryson City, Williamsburg, Kentucky. It's going around 88 Oak Ridge, 90 Leonard City, 91 Leonard City going around 91 as well. Heads up, 91 Leonard City and that stuff. But yeah. Yeah, just and heads up and all that's just looking at a few model data stuff. Just checking a few model data. Just checking a few things. Sorry about that. I'm just checking a few data stuff. A few data model data guys. Okay, I just checked. Sorry about that. I'm checking a few things. Okay, good. Okay, so right now our highs today could be into the 90s here today for our forecasting highs. Okay, we just got update with all those stuff over there now. So now actually. Okay, good. That didn't interfere. That's good. Okay, good. So now, we're going over here real quick. Weather. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so let's dive into the details over here. Excuse me. Okay, so let's dive into some of our temperatures that we have in place here right now. So we just make sure you have the best information as possible. So current temperatures here right now. Temperatures right now, we are a bit toasty here right now. So right now we are currently 87 Knoxville, 89 Oak Ridge, down to Sevierville 91, Athens 84, Tellico Plains 87, Monticello 85, then Williamsburg 87. And then Middlesboro is around 89, Irwin 81, then Morristown 86. Okay. So now let's take a peek before forecasting or the next your forecasting over the next few hours. So right now we are currently 87. We are currently looking at 87 degrees right now. Winds are out of the southwest, 6 miles per hour. And then 4 p.m. 82, 6 p.m. dinner time. Looks to be around 84, 8 p.m. 81, 10 p.m. 78, and then 12 a.m. midnight 75. Okay. So pick a number, to pick we go. So right now we are currently 87 Knoxville, 86 Maryville, Happy Valley 84, Chilhowie 84, Townsend 85, Walnut 81, Seymour 87, Trailmont 89, Elkmont 88, Pigeon Forge 91, and then Sevierville 91, and then down you look into Gatlinburg 90, Newfound Gap near Bryson City 75, Cosby 89, and then Hartford 85. This is some of our temperatures here here this afternoon. So keep in mind we are a little bit toasty and warm outside here this afternoon and all that stuff. But we'll keep y'all updated, safe and informed as well throughout the day. Okay, now we can go jump over here now and go walk you through a forecast over here now. Okay, so let me I could try to walk you through the latest timing of those storms. Okay, so let's get up to date with So now let's walk you through the timing of those potential storms that will be working its way into the valley. Okay, what the potential timing? So we can see the area that says number 1 between the most. It says the most likely timing. It says the most likely timeline. It says will be between the early start is noon, but most likely 3 to 7 p.m. But the area number 2 it says earliest start is 1 p.m. But the most likely timing for us to get our storms will be between 5 to 9 p.m. and by 11 p.m. Then the area number 3 it says the most likely timing to have the storms in those areas there. Earliest start is 3 p.m. Most likely 6 to 10 p.m. ending by midnight. But well, yeah, hopefully those storms do not do no devastating damage and all that stuff. But this time you need to start having your weather alerts on your cellular devices. Have ways to see weather information, weather alerts, and all that stuff. Real here to provide you that. Again, we do have a level 2 elevated risk. We can see we do have a level 2 elevated risk to see some possible stronger to severe storms to work its way through the East Tennessee Valley here today. We do have elevated 2 risk, a slight risk for the storms to get on to strong to severe side here today. But make sure you have multiple ways to receive weather alerts if any of the storms decides to get onto the a bit mad to angry side. We're wearing red because severe weather. We have to wear red if there's severe weather because to indicate that something bad is going to happen. But okay. But we'll be here providing on the latest weather information throughout today and throughout this evening. Okay, if there's nothing warrants by our time our show starts, I will see you back here later. But after I would okay, nothing has warned yet. That's a good thing. I say this comes and gets fasty, but okay. Okay, so now let's highlight our rain chances here the next 7 days. Okay, now let's walk you through our okay. So now let's walk you through our rain chances here the next 7 days. So here's our rain chances here over the next 7 days. Check back for updates. This could potentially change, but okay. Here's our rain chances here over the next 7 days. Hang on momentarily. Checking a few things. We got to check a few things as meteorologists. As meteorologists, we have to check a few data, a few things. That's our job too. Okay, good. Just checking a few stuff. Okay. So here's our rain chance here next 7 days. So today for Friday is a 70% PM. And tomorrow for Saturdays is a 0. We met up to a 20. Sunday's a 70. Monday's a 30. Tuesday's a 30. Wednesday's a 30. Thursday's a 0, a 60. This is our rain chances here over the next 7 days. So here's our 3-day weather forecast. So today for Friday, severe weather is on the table here for today. So so today for Friday, we're going around 91, low 73. Then tomorrow for Saturday, 88, low 69. Then Sunday, 86, low 67. This is our 3-day weather forecast. So here's our forecasting lows here over the next 7 days. Check back for updates. This could potentially change. There's a new warning up there. Has been issued up there. Okay. So here's our rain chances here. I mean our forecasting lows here over the next 7 days. Okay. So today's low here on our Friday, we was around 73 for our low here today. Tomorrow's low on our Saturday is around 69. Sunday's low is 67. Monday's low is 68. Tuesday's low is 65. Wednesday's low is 62. Thursday's low is around 66. Okay, so now here's our forecasting highs here over the next 7 days. So today for Friday, we're going around 91 here today for our Friday. Today for Friday, 91. Then tomorrow for Saturday, 88. Sunday, 86. Monday, 83. Tuesday, 89. Wednesday, on hump day, 82. Thursday, 86. And well, hello there. Okay. So here's our today Friday at a glance. So 7 a.m. we was around 72 around 7 a.m. Noon to lunch hour, we was around 87. 5 p.m. looked around 84. Okay, now it's time for our 7-day weather forecast, and I'll be here tracking the storms off air too. If any of those storms go onto the fight side, I'll be here to let y'all know. If any of those storms go onto the fight onto the little bit of the bad side, but I'll be here to keep y'all posted with that. Until then, now let's get updated with our 7-day weather forecast. Okay. Now, we popped up good. So here's our 7-day weather forecast. So today for Friday, we're going around 91 here today for Friday. So today for Friday, 91. And then tomorrow for Saturday, 88. Sunday, 86. Monday 83, Tuesday 89, Wednesday on hump day 82, Thursday 86. Okay. So thanks so much for watching my live local weather broadcast. I am meteorologist Braden here. If anything warns before our 4 p.m. show starts, before 4 or 5, whatever time it comes live, if anything hasn't warned before then, I'll be here for our normal show schedule. If not, I will jump right back in if necessary. But until then, have a great rest of your Friday afternoon. Stick with me for the latest weather information. Check back for updates if you are new. Make sure to like and subscribe to support my weather channel, and that helped me grow it so I can pass along and build the best stuff as possible. Until then, have a great day. Make a good one. Stay up to date with me with the latest weather information. Enjoy. Stay safe.